coming home. Then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high whenever we're apart.
And I had the longest seam of it. That's the longest seam.
Can you sit down, please?
Can you help me cut this?
I'll put this.